down to the goal line, but can't quite hold it in. And actually going for a goal kick. Referee thought it was going to be a throw in there, but a goal kick. As the starting keeper for ProStars, Dante Ferraro, plays that one out from the goal kick. ProStars FC playing today in a 4-1-2-2-1 formation. The man up front to keep an eye on today, Amir Kanani, as he tries to advance. Actually, that was Faris Amari there trying to advance onto the ball. Now he checks back. Kanani wearing number 10 up front for ProStars as Lopez now controls it. Through the midfield, playing that one over, and Al James makes the pass ahead for Lopez. He controls it along the far touchline, trying to advance the ball forward, but initially blocked by Helmy. And now Sigma trying to transition here with possession, but a foul and a free kick to come as Olatoye got dropped on that sequence, and now the referee wants to have a word with the ProStars player committing the foul. I think it was Al James there. May have been Josh Paredes, but regardless, Sigma play it back, and their goalkeeper, Dino Bontis, gets his first touch of the ball in the match. Sigma today playing a 2-3-2-2-1. You're going to see a lot of motion there from those wing-back players, especially Stampatori, Apoku, Garvey, and Olatoye. They'll track up and down the flanks all day long, and well, of course, you'll see more of an attacking role from Garvey and Olatoye, as Olatoye tries to pressure for the ball there, but ProStars move it through the midfield. Now it's controlled by Marquez. He'll go back to Bontis, right-footed strike into the ball across the half, and now it's controlled by Paredes. ProStars in control as Noel plays it to the near touchline where Kanat advances it forward. Lopez comes back to control. Isaiah Noel goes back to his keeper, Ferraro, as he plays that over to Gallo. Victor Gallo, longtime former member of Oakville Blue Devils League One club, and now he's here with ProStars, and under pressure there, he banks it off the Sigma player and out for a ProStars FC throw-in. Well, tonight's League One Ontario broadcast is made possible in part by the support of its partners, Gatorade, Rehydrate, Replenish, Refuel, Derby Star, Macron, Vibrant Performance, Sports Engine, the CPL, Ontario Soccer, and Canada Soccer. A big thank you to all our partners for their continued support. From the floor, Sigma play it back in, and now it's controlled through their back line with Walton on the ball. Touches out over to Apoku, makes a move around the man in Lopez, and now Sigma trying to get something going here. Garvey, nice overlap. The option opens up, and it's controlled by Goldhart. Touches, trying to get it back to Garvey. The ball turned over. Battle for it. Nice challenge there by Meta, but ProStars able to muscle it forward for the time being. Referee allows them to play forward with it as Lopez makes a quick pass, and now they spring Kanani on the flank as Amir Kanani looks for an option into the penalty area. He decides to dribble for the time being, crosses in front, no one there to get a touch on it, as it's now picked up by Amari. ProStars with possession in the attacking third, and a nice move by Amari to evade the first challenge. It ricochets off the defender and out for a corner kick. It was Wojciechowski who was in front of the net for the cross attempt, and Marky Wojciechowski unable to get a touch on that cross that came in from Lopez. And good first opportunity for ProStars. Let's see what they do with this corner kick. Al James with the outswinger. Well delivered, well finished! That's how you do it! Amir Kanani gets the goal. 5th minute of play, 6th minute of play from the corner kick. And the home team go up 1-0. What a beauty. The corner kick executed perfectly. Al James On the cross, Amir Kanani with the header. And ProStars FC take a 1-0 lead in the 6th minute of play. Tremendous. That's what you want to see from a squad that's coming together and trying to start their season on a better note after a tough loss in week 1. So far, they've rebounded nicely here against Sigma. Let's see how Sigma respond now. Opoku plays it forward. Gaffer opts to go back, and that ball too heavy, and this could be a chance now as Amari running onto it into the penalty area, trying to draw it back now as he controls it against Stampatori. Amari, nice work to pull it back. James stepping up for support. Controlled now by Paredes into the feet of Wojciechowski. Couldn't quite handle it cleanly, and now Sigma trying to work out of their defensive third and clear the pressure here. James tries to hold it in, but it's out for a Sigma FC throw-in. So Sigma able to breathe easy after nearly gift-wrapping a chance for ProStars to go up 2-0, but ultimately they couldn't quite capitalize on the miscue. Ball played back now to the ProStars keeper Ferraro, playing it short to Noel. Isaiah Noel looks up the field, delivers a strong right-footed ball for Kanani to run onto. He's got to take on 2 defenders, draws to his right foot, now to his left, plays it into the penalty area, but the pass intercepted. And then a bit of a miscue there on the pass from the Sigma player. He makes up for it now by intercepting the cross. And again, they nearly make a meal of the clearance, but now it's controlled by Goldhar as he starts to streak up the pitch, working the near sideline, taking it into the penalty area, falling to turf easily, and easily handled as well by the keeper Ferraro. Well, it was Helmy that checked that. It was either Helmy or Gaffer, one of the two of them, who made the initial play for Sigma. Let's keep an eye on this, though, as Amir Kanani taking it in, tries the cross. Bontis gets a piece of it, and he does well to ensure that didn't creep past him as he deflects it out for the corner kick. Tough play here because the football, American football, goalpost right above basically the crossbar. So not much room for the keeper to parry clean. And that time Bontis did well even to deflect it up and out. On that ball that was dipping dangerously towards the back post. Here's another corner. Lopez. This time they play it short. Amari delivers across. That one heavy. Noel trying to save it. Let's see what he does as he tracks to the far touchline. And now he'll pull it back for Al James. James, left-footed ball towards the penalty area. That knocked away by Helmy. And now controlled as Meta pulls it back. Stampatori. Back to the keeper Bontis. Meta. That ball picked off. James anticipated it well. It bounces around, and now Sigma cleared across half with Goldhart trying to win it there. And what he does win is the free kick and an opportunity now for Sigma to set up a set piece on the edge of the attacking third. This set piece, this free kick coming from about 32, 33 yards out to the right of goal. Sigma working right to left across your screens right now as they set up for this free kick opportunity. Right now, 4 players along the near edge of the penalty area, a 5th tracking around in Goldhart. Free kick to come. I believe it's Helmy on the ball. Right-footed cross in, flicked on by the defensive header of Noel, and that tracks out for a Sigma throw-in. Not a bad opportunity, but ultimately not that threatening. Let's see what they do with it now. Opoku working his way out of the corner, and that time committing a foul, a free kick for ProStars. Check that, it's a throw-in, my apologies, as the ball tracked out. Meta. Garvey. Touch back now to Gaffer. Walton under pressure. Walton gets the benefit of the foul call. AR2 making that call, and ProStars don't like this decision. Specifically, Kanani was quite vocal about it. Walton kind of had lost his balance already, to be fair. It was a bit of a tough call, but Walton gets it, and now Sigma trying to take advantage. The ball ricochets off of Kanat, and Sigma trying to take advantage with the quick throw-in. Ball tracks, and unable to hold it, there was a Poku, so now ProStars quickly try to transition. Play stuck along the near touchline as Helmy evades the wild swing of a tackle. Now they touch ahead for a Poku. Low touch into the penalty area. Garvey crosses in front, initially blocked away. Now controlled by Paredes. His clearance blocked. Gaffer onto it. He touches it back now to Walton to try change up the pace, who switches it over to the far touchline. Stampatori playing it ahead. Meta touching into the middle. Gaffer running onto that. Back to Meta. Stampatori. Helmy. Check that. That's Marquez. Walton. Opoku trying to work the near touchline. Crosses into the area. Gallo touches it away initially. Paredes closed down by 3 Sigma players, but they're able to advance the ball forward. And now Kanani with a smart touch and a smarter challenge, but a whistle on the call. Tough break there. It looked like a pretty solid side tackle played by Marquez, but he may have gotten too much of Marky Wojciechowski. Excuse me, as Wojciechowski still slow to get up from turf. He did take a hard knock. Just a warning, no caution to come. ProStars asking why no card, referee not obliging. Sigma, of course, arguing the call to begin with. Free kick here for ProStars as Gallo plays it over to the far touchline. Amari couldn't quite hold possession, turned over. Now Olatoye trying to advance the ball, and he does so nicely. It's picked up as taken into the far corner and knocked out for a corner kick. James there with the coverage. I believe it was Meta who carried it forward there. Couldn't quite make out the number. Regardless, Goldhar prepares to take the corner kick. It was indeed Meta who carried that ball forward for that chance for Sigma. So nice change of pace there from that young man as Goldhar sets up for the in-swinger. Lots of contact and traffic in front within the 6-yard box. Referee spotting it. Goldhar cross too heavy. That one tracking towards the touchline, and it'll actually go out for a goal kick. So Sigma unable to capitalize on that corner kick opportunity. Ferraro prepares to take the goal kick as he looks up the pitch. Delivers a strong ball forward. And now it's controlled by Lopez. Quick touch, looking for the 1-2. Lopez running back onto it, picks it up, but can't quite hold it in play. And that one rolls out for the goal kick. Grahovac there for the 1-2. Bontis. Walton. Touch forward as Gaffer looks to turn, has to turn back to Walton. He gets closed down quickly, and his only option is to play that out for a throw-in. So nice pressure there by ProStars. Let's see what they can do with it now. As the throw-in coming from Kanat. Looking for the touch return. He holds it along the line. Nicely done to keep it in play, but then it ricochets back off of Sanad Kanat, and out for a Sigma throw. Paredes there as he gets the header on the ball defensively, but Sigma try play it across half. It's quickly knocked back inside their own side of the pitch. As Helmy now on it, drops it back. Stempatori playing that ahead. Check that was Marquez. As now Opoku, left-footed ball forward for Garvey to run onto, but can't quite hold it in, and it's out for a ProStars throw. ProStars tossing it in, Kanat. That pass just off the back of the heel of Grahovic, and now Sigma try turn up the pitch with it. Nice job by Meta to avoid the challenge, the contact from the challenge, as Garvey carries it forward, trying to make a play on the defenders, splitting both of them. Can't quite get around Kanat at the last moment, and Kanat just clears that one out for a throw-in. Nice work there, though, by Garvey for Sigma to create that opportunity. Opoku tosses in looking for Garvey. Paredes there with the coverage. Noel. And now it's picked up. Amari running it for ProStars. He's got an outlet. Amari makes the pass to Voyevsky. Gets back to Amari. Off the bar. Out for a goal kick as it actually hit the football crossbar. Bontis went out to challenge the shot, as it was a nice return pass from Marky Voyevsky to Ferris Amari, but Amari's chip just over top. They'll play it out with a drop ball, and Bontis, that allows him to get the drop kick, which is basically the length of the pitch after it's headed back from Noel to his keeper Ferraro. Victor Gallo. 18th minute of action. ProStars leading 1-0 over Sigma FC as you're tuned in to League One Ontario action. Week 2 of the season, very early in the year. And you know what? Considering how early in the season is, it's a pretty picturesque, beautiful night here in Brampton. It's been a nice, sunny, warm weekend and a little bit of a breeze here tonight. But hey, we've got the luxury of being in the broadcast booth, at least I do. Pierce up top with the rooftop view. Gotta love that. As we get a free kick to come now for Sigma FC, and this one will come from around the 30-yard range. So we'll see. This could be a potential shot on target. It could be a cross into the box. It'll actually come from a little further out, maybe about 33 yards. So we'll see what Sigma FC opt to do. Right now, Meta and Walton both standing over top the ball. Probably going to get a 2 or 3 man wall setting up here. And right now it looks like it'll be a 3-man wall defensively for ProStars as their keeper Dante Ferraro positions the blockade. Walton closest to the ball, but it feels like Meta might step into it. Now Walton steps back. 20th minute of action. Free kick. Meta takes it. It's off the wall. Ferraro does well to keep it in play and avoid allowing the corner kick. Paredes, he gets close down. Goldhar nearly strips it away, and then Gallo there for the extra defensive support to get the full clearance. As now it's played on the transition. Kanani making a run up the field. He's all over the back of Marquez and a little too aggressive on the back of the defender. It's a foul. And a free kick will come here for Sigma. So exciting action as the pace of this match now picking up. The goal coming early, 6 minute of action from a corner kick. Al James crossing in, Amir Kanani with the header. And that's how we have a 1-0 lead for ProStars. From the goal kick, Sigma taking it. Opoku touches ahead for Garvey, tries to turn, looks for an option, has the return in Opoku. Paredes there, and he knocks that out for a corner. So now an opportunity for Sigma. Garvey setting up for an in-swinger. He is an, excuse me, a close option in Goldhar. Again, lots of contact within the penalty area. Garvey delivers the cross. Keeper Ferraro came off his line, missed the ball, but no one there for Sigma to touch it. Now they have control. There's a shot attempt. Ferraro diving down to the near post to make that save. As the shot coming off the foot of Meta for Sigma. And he continues to provide offensive opportunities. As this time they take the corner short. They play it to Meta. Left-footed attempt. But we have a foul. As the referee takes exception with the vocal commands from Dante Ferraro. But we'll restart with the free kick here for ProStars FC as they lead this match 1-0, 22nd minute of action. As Dante Ferraro puts his foot into the ball, clears it across the half. Good aerial battle. Kyle Walton gets the header there, but it'll run out for a ProStars FC throw-in. Sanad Kanat tosses in. Kanani, who's got the goal in this match, tries the pass over to Votseyovsky. Kanani nearly got it back. Now he's down. Sigma trying to turn as Garvey quickly taking it up the near sideline. Garvey into the penalty area. Right-footed cross, initially blocked. Picked up now by Goldhar. Sigma still presenting danger. Nice move by Goldhar. Crosses. There's the volley, and Stampatori unable to get over top of that one. It raises high and wide, and it's out for a goal kick. But some good pressure there from Sigma as they take advantage of the transition, generating a good quality scoring chance from a nice cross. However, they remain behind on the scoreboard, trailing 1-0 as we're midway through the first half. Appeals for a handball, waved off. Gaffer takes advantage as he plays it over to Olatoye. He gets taken down, no call. Picked up now as Marquez steps up to it. Far touchline where it's crossed into the penalty area but headed away by Kanat. ProStars playing it. Kanani running onto it, tracked down. Nice work there by Opoku under pressure as he uses Walton on the outlet. And now Marquez looks for an option up the pitch. He finds one in Olatoye, who in turn touches that out wide. Meta, who tries to cross. Actually, that's Stampatori who draws it in. Nice work there by the right defensive midfielder to carry up with an offensive chance. Even caught me by surprise. Foul at midfield as Votseyovsky gets taken down, and it'll be a free kick now for ProStars FC. Marky Votseyovsky walking through the middle, and he's sustained a couple of knocks here in the half, but he's been able to fight through it. Remaining a threat for ProStars as they work the ball. And that back pass short, picked up here by Goldhar. Goldhar's got an outlet in Garvey, carries it forward. Left-footed strike, tries to catch the keeper going the other way. And a bit of a missed opportunity there for Sigma. But good camaraderie and teamsmanship, if that's a word, between Garvey and Goldhar. As even though Garvey was open for a passing outlet, and he knew that Goldhar opted to take the shot, Garvey went over, gave him the high five, said, "Don't worry about it. We'll get him again." And Sigma have done well to generate chances. They just haven't quite found the finishing touch as of yet. ProStars leading 1-0. Throw-in from Al James, tossing it forward. Grahovic trying to track it down. Amari there as well, but it's out for a Sigma throw-in. Stampatori As Meta battling for it, the ball off the tents and out for a ProStars FC throw-in. Both teams certainly favoring winged play. They like to carry and keep possession along the touchline, but it does lead to a bunch of these ticky-tack throw-ins at times. But it can also lead to chances. That time, however, Amari not able to catch the ball in time. It was a nice idea on the back heel from Kinani. And both teams have generated good chances from the wing play as well, with crosses supplying the bulk of the goal-scoring opportunities so far in this match. There's a chance that is looking to go awry now. Nice job by Meta to spin. He actually loses it. It was Helmy who lost it. Now picked up by Gafur. Wojciechowski had that kind of pseudo, he thought about shooting but opted to pass. It all led to the scrum, and now it's picked up by Grahovic. Makes the touch. Sliding tackle, but Kinani comes up with possession, dances around a couple of defenders, tries to find the man through the middle in Markey, but he can't quite pick it up, and now a transition with Garvey running onto it for Sigma. He'll track the ball down. Garvey taking on the defender and cannot. Crosses in. Noel got a piece of it. Gallo with the other clearance, and now it's out through the midfield area where Helmy steps into it. Walton. Gafur. Stampatori. Meta. Olatoye working that far flank. Olatoye trying to burn around the defender. Cross comes in. I think Ferraro got a piece of that. It's a corner kick. And again, the chances generated from the crossing opportunities continue to come for both Sigma and ProStars. So we'll get the corner kick at the near corner with Garvey preparing to take the in-swinger. He has a short option in Goldhar. Doesn't seem interested. Garvey delivers the cross, headed by the defender towards the back post. That was a mishit as Kanat tried to clear it and nearly kind of put it on his own goal there. That could have been disaster, but fortunately for ProStars, it's just out for a corner kick. Now Goldhar tracks to the far corner to set up for the in-swinger. Garvey provides the short option. They use that on the last corner from that spot, but with two defenders covering, Goldhar prepares to take this one deep. Sends the ball to the near post, headed away by, I believe that was Lopez stepping into that. Now Gallo tracking it. He'll shield it for his keeper Ferraro, and ProStars can breathe easy as we approach the 30th minute of action. Noel playing it over to Kanat. Garvey slipping, quickly pops back up though. As under pressure, Grahovic nearly coughs it up. Paredes there to back him up. And now Al James chases down the ball and gets to it just ahead of Olatoye. Stampatori can't quite hold it in. That's out for a throw-in. From the throw-in, headed on as it's now picked up by Kanani. Tries to make the move around the defenders, draws to his right foot, makes the pass. There's a shot attempt, and that one just going wide. Great opportunity there for ProStars to double their lead as Faris Amari stepped into that chance. And it just curled wide of the post and the diving Bontis. Bontis taking the goal kick short. Marquez playing it right back to his keeper, and now Bontis delivers a spot-on ball to Opoku. Opoku carrying it across half. He's got Garvey. Opts to thread the needle to Goldhar. Great ball. He delivers the low cross to the far post, and Olatoye was there for the touch, but didn't get enough on the shot to truly challenge the keeper Ferraro, who made a relatively easy save. But again, really nice wing play by Sigma, as they just generate chance after chance through those crosses. And now they're making it even tougher because they're throwing in a mix of both low to the turf crosses and high through the air crosses. It's making it tough to defend, and Kanat, feeling the pressure there, he opts to just hammer that one out for a Sigma throw-in into the attacking third. Garvey delivers it to Goldhar. Back to Garvey. They get their wires crossed on that play, and it's turned over, and now ProStars cleared out to the half, where it's quickly picked up by Marquez. His ball off the mark. Al James gets a foot to it. Stampatori heads it, flicked on now by Gaffer. Well, Latoya unable to track it initially, and now it's out for a ProStars throw. Gallo playing it into the middle. Grahovic back to Gallo. The two just give and go, and now it's controlled by James. He looks to move it up the field, but his hesitation allowed the ball to cross the line, and it's out for a Sigma throw-in at the half. A reminder that tonight's League One Ontario broadcast is made possible in part by the support of our partners: Gatorade, Rehydrate, Replenish, Refuel; Derby Star, Macron, Vibrant Performance, Sports Engine, the Canadian Premier League, Ontario Soccer, and Canada Soccer. Here go ProStars. Kanani tried to get the pass through, initially blocked. He's still pursuing it as Opoku comes up with it now. Evades the first challenge, but he runs out of real estate, and the ball out for a ProStars throw-in. With that second touch on the ball after hammering the first one out, Opoku's going to draw at least a quick word from the referee. Well, and it was a very quick word because Opoku hardly acknowledged him, but we continue on here. As a good touch, trying to find the man into the penalty area. That's Marky Votleyevsky as he looks to cross in now. Delivers a quality ball, and Lopez stretching out, but unable to get a foot to it, as those two had a nice little connection there. Lopez supplying the initial ball to Votleyevsky, and well, he tried to return the favor with that cross into the area that was just out of the reach of Lopez. Walton. Helmy carries it forward, now plays the ball ahead. Gallo reads it well and picks it off. Paredes. Josh Paredes playing that ball ahead. As Votleyevsky under pressure from Olatoye. Drops it back to James, who keeps it along the line, and now it's picked up. Lopez playing it over to Kanani. Finds the open man in Amari. Amari at the edge of the penalty area. Uses the overlap, and Grahovic delivers the low cross. Pops back out to Amari. What a save by Bontis! Ferris Amari with a golden opportunity, but Dino Bontis diving down to his right. That might be the save of the match, even though his team is trailing 1-0. If Sigma somehow find an equalizer before the halftime break, that could be the momentum changer. As it looked like Ferris Amari had a mind for goal. He hit that ball well. He hit it hard. He hit it precise, but Bontis with lightning fast reflexes to make that save. Throw in. Deflected on. Garvey tracking back. Clears it as far as Noel. Kanat. ProStars working for good possession again. Amari trying to get it back to Kanat. Delivers the cross into the penalty area. There's a volley attempt by Kanani, but it was blocked. And now Sigma looking to transition. They find the open man in Garvey working the near flank. Garvey with room to carry it in. Two defenders closing him down. Gets past the first. The second darts at him with a sliding challenge. And a nice job by Isaiah Noel to knock it out for the corner kick, with the speed of Garvey starting to show. Speed, skill, elusiveness. Garvey has had himself a very solid first half here for Sigma as he prepares to take the corner kick, setting up for the in-swinger. Garvey delivers the ball near post. That one was dipping towards it. There's a shot attempt as Helmy stepped into it off a couple of ProStars players. They try hold it in. Nice job by Lopez. Now he coughs it up, but the ball out for a goal kick as Olatoye couldn't quite toe the goal line and keep it in play. So final 10 minutes of the first half, and ProStars continue to hold a 1-0 lead, but Sigma generating chance after chance, and you have to think at some point they may be rewarded. ProStars have had good opportunities too. Don't kid yourselves. They've had a couple of chances to go up 2-0 here. And if not for that crazy save moments ago by Bontis, it probably would have been 2-0. Referee collides into the player. He's going to call it as a drop ball. Now, Sigma arguing this, and Meta not putting up, that's Helmy. He's not putting up a huge protest, but he did make a good point. You like a corner flag, just play. Not really. Ball played towards the corner flag, held in here by Amari. Delivers the cross, header on by Kinani, but couldn't quite get high enough to knock it down. The header high and wide, and a goal kick to come for Sigma. Bontis plays it short for Walton. Helmy looks for Garvey, who makes the run. He's got Connaught beat. Garvey catches the ball. Connaught closing him down. Garvey to his right foot, blocked by Noel. Danger still there. Connaught under pressure with Garvey on him now. Connaught takes it right to the corner. Looking for a foul call, nothing doing, and referee has to make a decision. It's out for a throw-in for Sigma. Garvey opts to leave it. And the referee instructs them the throw-in going right by the corner flag. And he wants them to push even tighter as Sigma tried to take it 5-6 yards out. And now they prepare to take the throw. Opoku. Garvey. Dropping back. Helmy. Walton. ProStars try push the defensive line up for an offside. Picked up now on the switch by Olatoye. Two defenders closing him. Olatoye nearly got around them, but Paredes closed it down. Sigma get the ball back. Stampatori. His cross attempt blocked. He was the one who came back with the ball for Sigma. But now ProStars have it out in front of their home bench. Kept in there as Sigma try turn back up the pitch to create offense, and they have something brewing. Goldhar into the penalty area. Lost it, but Garvey gets it back. Plays it over to Gafur. Looking for an option. Finds one in Olatoye. Drops it now to Meta. Stampatori. Meta closed down. Olatoye tried to feed it to Stampatori. It was broken up, and it'll go for a Sigma throw-in. Sigma working that far touchline. Stampatori tries to cross it in, but communication mix-up, and it's out for a goal kick. So 40th minute of action here. And a very entertaining first half of play. Both teams generating A-plus quality chances. Both goaltenders being called into action. Bontis certainly the busier of the two, and he may have to prepare for this chance as Kinani unable to keep it in along the touchline. It's out for a throw-in just as ProStars were looking to get going. Garvey closed down. Throw-in coming for Sigma. Amari thought he had won it. The two number 7s in Garvey and Amari exchange a laugh and continue on. Gallo back to his keeper Ferraro. Ferraro plays it ahead for Paredes. He's closed down quickly but did well to feed the ball forward. Helmy now takes it for Sigma. Options here for the ball carrier, Meta. He delivers the cross in. James gets a foot to it. And now it's picked up by Grahovec. Kinani, as they battle for possession, and they come away with it. Nice job there, as I believe that's Lopez. He takes the shot right on and handled by Bontis, but a nice job by Martin Lopez to carry that ball all the way up and create that chance for ProStars. Speaking of ball carriers who can create, here goes Garvey. Nice step over, left-footed cross, blocked by Noel. Out for a corner kick. End-to-end opportunities now. As they play the corner short, Goldhar completely unmarked. Chips to the far post, the header by Olatoye off the mark. And then the volley by Walton, 2 chances, and he can't connect on either one. Gaffer holding it now for Sigma along the goal line. His first cross attempt blocked. Now he plays it back for Stampatori. Walton trying to supply the option on the late run. They play it short side, though, as it's picked up by Meta. He plays it back to the line. Now they look for the far post cross, but it's picked off after the first bounce by the keeper, Ferraro. And ProStars will slow things down here with just minutes to play in the first half. Ferraro drop kicks it out. Opoku picks it off. Garvey. He gets fouled. Free kick now for Sigma. A little bit of a push there from Helmy, but referee takes exception to Amari touching the ball after the whistle. And cooler heads will prevail and will proceed. Walton switching it over. Stampatori. Playing it ahead. Meta tried to pick out Olatoye, who got clipped at the end of that, but nothing doing. Nice back heel by Gaffer, but it's picked off. And now Marquez will just shield that back for his keeper, Bontis. Walton. Closed down by Amari, but he delivers the pass over to Opoku. Garvey does well to keep that in along the sideline. He gets fouled. No, actually. Nothing doing. Throw-in now for ProStars. Amari makes the move, makes the pass. As Wojciechowski tries to advance it forward, that's blocked, and now it's picked up by Opoku. Makes the touch ahead for Goldhar. He's got a man running. Goldhar continues to carry, gets past Noel, takes the shot, and that one just going wide of the far post. Good individual effort there from Goldhar as he made a couple of moves and then created the shooting lane. Unfortunately for Sigma, they still continue to lack that finishing touch despite creating some really quality scoring opportunities here in the first half. Goal kick. Ferraro will play it short. Gallo back to the keeper, Ferraro. He's closed down by Goldhar, and a split second later, that could have spelled disaster for ProStars. As Sigma continue to press. Goldhar loses possession, but it's out for another Sigma throw-in. Opoku. That one off of Amari, out for a third consecutive throw. Opoku. Helmy. Walton looks up the pitch for an option. Opoku along the near touchline starts to creep his way in. Opoku steps over it, makes the touch over to Goldhar. Draws back for Helmy. Helmy, nice touch over to Olatoye. Drops it back for Gafur. Out wide, Stampatori. Gafur returning an option. The pass off the mark, and that'll track out for a goal kick. So Ferraro prepares to take the goal kick here. As we're inside the final minutes of the first half, awaiting the indication of added time from the fourth official. That ball headed forward by Helmy. Meta. Oh, he gets hit hard. That'll be a free kick. Sigma will get possession here. And a chance to play a ball potentially into the penalty area. Walton, the captain, left-footed delivery. Headed on as Gafur gets it over to Olatoye. He's closed down immediately by Al James. But Olatoye continues to hold possession. Makes the pass over to Meta. Into the middle. Helmy. He's got a man on him. Delivers it to Opoku. Closed down quickly by Kanat. Opoku takes it tight to the goal line. Crossed into the area. Headed away by James. But they make a meal of the clearance. Stampatori, right-footed strike. That one off a defender. Ferraro tracks it down. He gets clipped. And a free kick will come here for ProStars. Olatoye has drawn the attention of the referee for that late touch on the keeper, but nothing more than just a stern word. And with that, the halftime whistle blows. And at the break, ProStars FC lead 1-0 over Sigma FC. Folks, stay tuned. We'll be back with the second half of action coming up next as you're tuned in to League One Ontario's Match of the Week. All right, soccer fans, we are back live on the broadcast and getting you set for the second half of action here in League One play between ProStars FC and Sigma FC.
Substitution for the second half. Player number 29 in, number 32 out for ProStars FC.
So Julian De Souza comes into the match with Grahovic coming out. And we get you set for the kickoff here to begin the second half of play with ProStars FC leading 1-0. And apparently the clock that they told me would work this way would not work. So, folks, you'll have to give me a second. I'm doing double duty here. I'm going to have to reset the clock in the stadium and try to remember how to do this. Alright, well, my first role is play-by-play announcer, so let's just focus on that. Here we go. ProStars taking the ball forward. Taken away by Olatoye. Meta taking it now for Sigma as they try to work the near touchline. Olatoye. Meta. Stampatori. As Sigma move it with Marquez on the ball. Plays it over to Walton. Brought into the penalty area. Goldhart trying to turn with it. Contact on his back. No call coming though. Sigma continue forward. Helmy touches out wide. Garvey, he created a bulk of the opportunities in the first half. Delivers a quality cross in, headed on. As Gaffur got his head to that, but Dante Ferraro making the save. Sigma, I figured out the clock, folks. We're all good. Nice work here by ProStars as they strip the ball away. De Souza getting his first touch in the match. Makes the pass. Now it's on the foot of Kinani. Delivers that one. Back in front, Kinani. What a save by Bontis. He dragged his left foot back and stole a goal away from Amir Kinani, who opened the scoring early in the first half, and he nearly doubled his tally early here in the second half after a nice 1-2 between Kinani and Wojciechowski. And then, unbelievably, Kinani stonewalled on that stop by Dino Bontis. Wow, that might be the save of the match. Forget the one he made in the first half. Amari. Check that. That's Garvey running onto it for Sigma. His shot attempt blocked by Noel. Out for a corner. Garvey. Goldhar. Back to Garvey. They work it short from the corner. Meta into the middle now. Helmy around the first challenge. Gaffur. Marquez. Delivers across, but no one there in white, and that's picked off by the keeper Ferraro. Oh, but he makes a meal of the drop kick. Olatoye trying to take it down. Controlled by Helmy. Taken now by Gaffur. He's clipped from the back, and that's going to be a free kick now for Sigma FC from about 25 yards out and lined up almost directly with the near side post. So this will be a really good quality set piece opportunity for Sigma. It'll be a little further, maybe about 27 yards, as Walton and Meta currently stand over top the ball. Gafour tracks towards them as well with a brief word. And now he trots back towards the penalty area. Lastly, looking back at Walton as the captain looks like he'll prepare to take this free kick. Now Gafour, check that, Meta runs away from it. And Walton prepares to take the free kick. A four-man wall defends. Walton now pulling it further back to the 29-yard line. And I guess that's... I mean, the wall's set up at the 19, so it makes sense. Walton, left-footed strike, drills it right into the wall. Pops back to Walton. Second attempt blocked as well. As Marquez tries to play it back towards the penalty area. Goldhart, good ball, but it's offside as Gafour unable to toe the defensive line. And ProStars can breathe easy with the offside call. Well, the sun's setting, the temperature cooling down a little bit here. And that nice spring, almost summer-like day turning into a cool spring evening. I won't go as far as saying winter-like because my goodness, was it ever a cold winter. Well, James plays that one out of touch. Quick throw in here for Sigma. Garvey tries to keep, that's Olatoye who tried to keep it in. Now it's Goldhar who comes up with it. Goldhar back for Stampatori. Touched in as Helmy finds the man in Walton. Kyle Walton draws it back now for Helmy. Switches it over to Garvey. He's wide open on the far touchline, but he's quickly closed down there by Amari. Back to Helmy. Flick on. There's Garvey, is running into it, tracking it to the corner was Opoku. Opoku tries to dance around the challenge from Connaught, but it's out for a throw-in. Taken quickly. Garvey clipped on the back of his legs, but no foul. And now play continuing with the ball bouncing to Stampatori. They draw it back for Gafour. Lays that one off as Meta now plays it over to Opoku. He delivers the cross, that one off the side of the net from the near post. A little bit of a miss hit there from Opoku, but it actually almost worked out for his benefit. Well, with the winds picking up, closing a couple of windows here in the booth. Trying to keep warm. I feel for you, Pierce. Action on the pitch warming up as Sigma trying to answer back, trailing 1-0. They continue to generate good opportunities. They just lack that finishing touch. Let's see what they do with this opportunity now. Meta stepping his way into the middle. Delivers the quick 1-2. They find Goldhar. He drops it over to Garvey, working his way down towards the goal line. Loses his footing, a little bit of contact there. Garvey wanting a call, but that would have been a pretty soft penalty to award. As it goes out for the goal kick. There's contact. No advantage, and possession called back as Amari, he got clipped hard, and the trainer's going to have to go out and give him a hand. As Ferris Amari taking the brunt of the contact there. And Amari down in discomfort, if not pain. Well, probably around the 10th minute of play here in the second half. Bit of a operator malfunction with the in-stadium clock. 53rd minute, thank you very much, sir. Our esteemed producer, Pierce, with the update. We'll take this opportunity to let you know that League One Ontario is the province's You know what? We're getting a substitution here with Helmy coming out of the match. So actually hold off on that. Actually, check that. Excuse me. It was a caution to Helmy. My apologies. Trying to multitask a little too much here. As ProStars trying to track down that loose ball. But Sigma come away with it. Gaffer fighting off the challenge. Second attempt, he gets clipped in a free kick there. As De Souza inadvertently put a shoulder into the referee. The referee goes over to just give him a second look there. That ball out for a goal kick. Well, League One Ontario is the province's Pro-Am standards-based soccer league and is sanctioned by FIFA through the Domestic Authority of Canada Soccer and Ontario Soccer. Founded in 2014, League One enters its 8th season of play in 2022 with 20 teams in its Women's Premier Division and 22 teams in the Men's Premier Division. League One serves as the stepping stone between high-performance youth soccer and the fully professional levels of the game. Its primary focus is the showcase and development of Canada's future stars, and to that end, more than 150 players, male and female, have graduated from League One to professional levels of the game in Canada and across the globe. For more information, please visit League1Ontario.com. You can also find League One Ontario on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and for all you cool kids, TikTok. Al James gets set to toss it in here. Flicked on with the header. Picked up. Nice work here by Amari as he tracks it down. Good to see him back strong on his feet after taking that hard knock earlier. Delivers it to Kanani. Drops it back. De Souza! Oh, wow! What a strike! Are you kidding me? Julian De Souza rifles one in. And ProStars double their lead. It's 2-0. As Julian De Souza strikes with an absolute screamer. Wow. What a statement shot. No chance for Bontis. No chance for the Sigma defenders. De Souza had time to run up to it, and my goodness, did he ever make the most of it. So Julian De Souza puts ProStars FC up 2-0 here in the second half. And a team that's hungry for their first win of the season, as both of these teams have yet to pick up a victory. Sigma drawing 0-0 in their first game of the season, but ProStars have rebounded very nicely here so far in today's match, even though they have given up some really good opportunities to Sigma. They've held the wall, they've bent, but they haven't been broken, at least not to this point. From the free kick, Sigma playing it to the far flank. Garvey tracking it down. He's got Opoku with him. Stripped away. Nice job there by Amari. Terrible throw, but he gets away with it as it's picked up by Kanani. Kanani taking on 3 defenders, and maybe somewhat predictably he loses the ball. Marquez strips it away. AR2's flag stays down because the ball will be picked up by the keeper Ferraro, but it certainly looked like Garvey was in a offside position there. Ferraro. One bounce. Bontis picks it up. Keeper to keeper. Strong kick there from Ferraro. Bontis, he throws that out. Picked up by Opoku. Playing it ahead. Quick little touch back as they find Meta with the ball. Turned over though, and now ProStars try to work it up the near touchline. Lopez taking on the defender, his numerical counterpart in Stampatori. They go shoulder to shoulder. Lopez wins that battle, but then loses the ball as Marquez backed him up. Gallo, good aerial challenge. Goldhar wins that battle for the time being. Goldhar fights through the second tackle. Continues with the ball. Quick little 1-2. Goldhar gets it back into the penalty area. Loses his footing, and that puts an end to the attack for Sigma. Good defensive work there by Victor Gallo, along with Joshua Paredes, who came back for the extra support. And ProStars FC will get the throw-in. Substitution coming up here for Sigma as Opoku comes out of this match. Now, unfortunately, I wasn't provided with a Sigma game sheet.
Player number 15, Joshua Miller, enters the match.
But there you go. Miller comes into the match
Exits the match.
as Opoku comes out of play. Just got the starting 11 from the coach. But so far, we're managing fine here. And Sigma try to manage something fresh on the pitch with the substitution, bringing Miller into the match. But his first touch on the ball nearly goes awry. Now it's picked up by Stampatori, playing that one forward. Olatoye, De Souza, who has the goal that's made it 2-0, he gets clipped and was looking for a call, but nothing doing. Call goes against De Souza, and it'll be a free kick now for Sigma with Stampatori on the ball. He opts to go backwards to Marquez, who in turn goes to the keeper Bontis. He plays that one out, looking for Miller. Headed on as Garvey tries to track it down. Nothing doing initially. Noel with the clearance for ProStars. Amari tracked it back but couldn't quite control it. Now Garvey takes it ahead here for Sigma. They try create into the penalty area. Quick little touches. The keeper Ferraro there for the clearance. Out for a Sigma throw-in. They play it back. Walton overlaps. Bontis has it back as he starts to play it out for the visiting squad, trailing 2-0. Flicked on, but Noel gets to it for ProStars. Miller knocks it down. Cannot volleys it forward, and then Walton advances it back up the pitch. De Souza takes that to the far flank, but his pass off the mark, out for a throw-in. Miller tries to take it quickly, but a substitution will come here for Sigma. And this is an interesting change. They take Garvey out of the match, and he's been one of their better players today, so that's an interesting switch.
Number 9, Marcus C. enters the match. Number 7, Kai G.
So I believe that's Marcus C. coming in, as there's some contact and a penalty kick. A penalty kick has been awarded here. Sigma FC awarded a penalty kick in the second half of action, and this could open the door for a potential comeback. They've been generating opportunities, and there that ball was carried in, I believe, by C, who just came into this match. How about that? So the substitution may be paying immediate dividends. Actually, check it. It was actually Olatoye who switched over to the far side, who got tripped up in the area. And now the striker, Goldhar, prepares to take the penalty kick. Dante Ferraro on the line. The goalkeeper for ProStars. Goldhar on the spot for Sigma. Short run up. Goldhar, left-footed strike, and he buries that. And it's a 2-1 match. So that might be the spark Sigma have been searching for as Goldhar gets the goal. And here in the second half of play, Sigma battling back, and they've drawn within one. Let's see how ProStars respond. They advance the ball forward for Lopez. Gets around the first defender, draws back into the middle, tries to switch. Cannot, playing it back for Noel. And that ball goes astray, out for a throw-in. Ball flicked on. Noel tries to clear it. A whistle on the play. A free kick coming now for ProStars. They take it quickly as they try feed it to Amari up the far touchline, and he does well to dance the boundary and keep it in. His cross intended for Kinani, high straight up in the air, and then Gafour with the clearance. As now Meta picks it up, he springs a man on a break, but that's an offside call. And that'll put an end to the break for Sigma as they look to counterattack. As the man who was just brought into the match, C, couldn't quite see the last defender and he goes offside. Noise. Substitution coming here for ProStars as Al James will be switched out of the match. He had a strong performance here in the 65th minute. Rahman comes into the match to replace James. And now a free kick for Sigma. And a caution coming here. And this one will go against Rahman, who just came on to the match. So the referee getting a little finicky at this point. Not sure what the issue at hand was. Truly not sure what Rahman did to get that caution. I don't think it was the challenge itself, but that's a way to put your mark on the game. Literally moments after coming into the match, Rahman into the referee's notebook for a caution. So we'll see. That makes it tough for the young man to play any sort of aggressive style of play now. But there he is, immediately challenging the ball carrier. Ball played ahead. Stampatori working the flank. Touches ahead, intended for C. That one dealt with by Gallo. Unable to keep it in was Lopez. It's out for a Sigma throw-in. Taken quickly as Goldhar, who's got the goal for Sigma, tries to draw back, and it's out, and it'll be another Sigma throw-in. Ball being carried in here by Sigma. They make the pass forward, but Meta had it stripped off his foot after being supplied service by Helmy. As Helmy picks it up once again. And just as quickly, Paredes strips it away. Amari, nice overlap with Kanani. He makes the pass to Souza. Backheel shot attempt blocked. Ball still loose as Amari let the shot go, but now it's controlled confidently by Sigma as Goldhart tries a couple of step overs to evade the defender. He opens up some free space. Walton now finds the man working the far touchline in Olatoye. He's got an overlap. Olatoye draws to his right foot, shot right on, and a nice save there by Ferraro as he dove down to his right at the near post to make that save. Sigma with possession of the ball. Goldhar feeds it through. C onto it. Tries to pull for a clean shot. Draws it back now. As the return pass, surely offside. No, the flag stays down. A clearance by Noel. Appeals for a handball, nothing doing. Gafour makes the pass forward. Goldhar Finds the man crashing in. That time the flag goes up and puts an end to the chance for Sigma. So Ferraro puts his left foot through the ball and it's headed on. As ProStars try win possession back, but nice job by Marquez to fight through the challenge. Goldhar, they look for an overlap run, but Stampatori unable to catch up to that in time. And ProStars will take the throw in quickly. Wojciechowski, he's pulled down, nothing doing. Picked up now by Lopez. Tries to work around the man, but it's knocked out for a throw. Lopez tossing in. Rahman. Wojciechowski, quick touch by De Souza. Kinani takes the shot, saved by Bontis, and he's able to scoop up the rebound just in time with Amari crashing the goal. Well, good chance there as Kinani let the shot fly. But Bontis equal to that task. It remains 2-1 in favor of ProStars FC. Rahman advancing the ball forward, draws to his right foot, looking for something. He's pushed off the ball. Good defensive work there by Marquez as he makes the pass over to Goldhar. Touching forward, Meta tries to find the man through and see. Dribbling here against Noel, taking the ball tight to the goal line. It's off the Sigma player and out for a goal kick. Nice defensive work that time by Isaiah Noel. Goal kick taken across the half. An aerial battle ensues. And it's out for a throw-in for Sigma. Miller. Blocked and turned over and now possessed. As ProStars taking it forward with Kanani. Gets around the defender who falls to the turf. De Souza tripped up, no call. Nice block there by Miller. He gets clipped and with no advantage, the referee whistles that back for the foul. Sigma playing the ball up, Stampatori running onto it. Just able to keep that in. Nice hustle there from the youngster. Quick touch over to Goldhart. Can they capitalize on this? The ball knocked loose. Good defensive work there by Paredes. Like a bull in a china shop, nothing was going to stop that big man as he pushed it forward with his face. And now they push the ball up the pitch. Rahman making the pass over to Kanani. Left-footed strike, that one high. And out for a goal kick. So ProStars trying to retain the 2-goal lead, but that attempt lacking the accuracy, and now Goldhar picks it up for Sigma. Playing a ball up the far line where Olatoye running onto it, draws it back now. There's a shot. That one just missing as Ferraro had to cover the angle after that shot came off the foot of Meta. Ferraro prepares to take the goal kick, boots it out. And now ProStars pick it up. Wojciechowski, his shot. or his flick on, excuse me, turned over. And now Olatoye runs onto it deep in the attacking third. Olatoye taking the defender on. Nice work there that time by Kanat to ensure there was no foul on that tackle along the turf. Kanani receiving the pass back from Amari. Kanani dropping it over to Wojciechowski into the penalty area. From his left foot, tries an attempt, but that's blocked, and it goes out for a ProStars throw-in. Wojciechowski opts to leave the throw for Lopez. Sigma trying to close down and out for another ProStars toss.
Let's go, ProStars!
There's a cross into the penalty area, headed away by Walton, as it's picked up by Goldhar. Under pressure, evading 3 tackle attempts. And now ProStars have to defend that long ball up the pitch played by Sigma. Gallo puts his boot right through it. It went high in the air, and now a nice job by Helmy under pressure to ensure that Sigma didn't cough it up. Olatoye leaves it for Miller. Gets the return passes. Olatoye continues to work that far sideline. Looked like he got tripped up there, nothing doing, and well, some confusion here about what happened. I believe one of the reserves is going to be cautioned. Yes, one of the Sigma substitutes has been cautioned because the ball never actually went out of play. What? That is wild. Are you kidding me? Right call by the match officials, but just a complete lack of awareness by that one substitute. And well, that's something you don't see every day. And a free kick to come here for ProStars as a result of that. We'll have to wait for the PA announcement. Again, with not having a Sigma FC game sheet, can't identify who the reserve that got cautioned was, but what a wild game. We have one caution that came from a player who made his debut maybe a minute prior to being booked, and then we have a caution to a substitute, to a reserve who is yet to appear in the match. Just wild stuff. And yeah, a 2-1 game as well. Pretty competitive match, and Sigma continue to try press forward. They've had the bulk of possession and opportunity here this evening as we're coming to you live from the Terry Fox Stadium in beautiful Brampton, Ontario for tonight's League One match broadcast game of the week. And we'll have a double substitution now for Sigma as Olatoye has been taken out of the match. And again, an interesting decision there because he has been a catalyst on offense for them here in the second half. And the second change, their captain, Kyle Walton, being substituted out. In the 77th minute. ProStars will make a change as well, and the man with the unquestionably hardest name to pronounce in tonight's game, Wojciechowski. Probably said that 7 different ways tonight. Marki Wojciechowski taken out of this game, and he had a strong appearance tonight for ProStars, creating a number of opportunities. As he had some nice work with Kanani as well.
Number 18, Robbie C. has entered the match. Number 19, Jason S. has also entered.
We're going to have to tell this PA announcer to start announcing last names. Initial of the last name, C and S, do not help when you don't have the game sheet. But 2 substitutes coming in and a caution coming out of the referee's notebook. And it'll be a free kick for ProStars FC. Haven't quite caught who came in to replace Wojciechowski for ProStars.
Substitution for ProStars FC.
Here it is.
M has entered the match.
So Mario McLennan into the match. Free kick delivered, and the assistant's flag goes up to signal the offside, but Kanani couldn't get a foot to it, so they'll just play it as a goal kick. Basically, both infractions, both reset same spot. 6-1, half a dozen. And they play it on as Bontis plays it short for Miller. He looks up the pitch for an option, flicking that forward, but turned over. Noel, his ball picked off by Goldhar. Goldhar giving the pass. Now he gets it back. Falls to turf as De Souza strips it away. Now some confusion about who gets the throw in, and it'll go to ProStars FC. So we approach the final 10 minutes of match play here. And Goldhar taking a knock. He's being checked out by the referee, but allowed to continue on. And if Sigma have any hopes of tying this match, they're going to need Goldhar to continue to play and produce, as he is the lone goal for Sigma today. It did come from the penalty spot here in the second half, but he has created all game long as they bring the ball ahead now. There's a ball played into the penalty area, but no one in white able to get a foot to it as it tracks out for a goal kick. McLennan tries to close down on the ball there for ProStars, but headed out by Gaffer, and it'll be a throw-in now for the home team. De Souza plays it ahead. McLennan running onto it. Defended. Shielded. Out for a goal kick. ProStars trying to hold on here, pick up their first win of the season, as it's week 2 action here in League 1 Ontario. And of course, it's an exciting year with the announcement and coalition of League 1 Canada with League 1 Ontario, League 1 BC, and the Premier League in Quebec all joining forces. Goldhar working the ball in deep here, does well to pull it back after it ricocheted off the defender, but ProStars come away with it. Nice work by Amari. Dribbles past the first challenge, but he has his pocket picked as it's taken away by Helmy. Finds a man into the penalty area. Near post. Crossed in front. Oh, to the far post and cleared off the line. As I believe that was McLennan there who actually checked that. It was Connaught who made the clearance for ProStars as they looked a little bit disconnected defensively, but Connaught held his ground at the far post and cleared that dangerous ball away. Goldhar gets it back now for Sigma. Ooh, hard challenge. No call either way as Paredes once again, like a bull out there, just charging forward. And now here goes Kanani into the box. Volleys to himself. Left-footed strike. Oh my goodness, that could have been a goal of the year candidate had Amir Kanani finished it off. You can still hear the football goalpost vibrating from here. Wow. Man, that was phenomenal stuff. Kanani nearly pulling off a highlight goal, just missing the finish, but injecting some energy into the crowd here at the Terry Fox Stadium. Connaught flicked on by McLennan. Miller shielding the ball. Challenged by McLennan, who gets too much of the back of Miller, and that'll be a free kick. Sigma trying to respond after giving up that chance. Goldhar pulls the ball back. Goldhar switches over to the far flank. Controlled as Sigma try work it deep into the attacking third. Cross coming into the penalty area. Headed away by Noel. Volley attempt. Deflected on. That one dipping close to the crossbar. And nice job by Ferraro to deflect it out for the corner kick. So Sigma pile players into the penalty area to try find an equalizer late here in the match. Setting up for an in-swinger. The ball delivered. Headed down and just wide of the post as the header coming in from one of the second half substitutes. Referee checking his watch. As we're inside the final few minutes of match play. From the goal kick, ball played across the half where Kinani, had possession. It was quickly taken away. Aerial battle, and it's pulled down by Paredes. Tries to find Amari making the run. Amari with Stampatori on his back defending. Amari drops to turf, and he'll receive the benefit of the referee's whistle, and it'll be a free kick now for ProStars. Goldhart trying to speed them up here. He drops the ball and tries to urge them to get the kick in quickly. But Paredes in no rush. Now he delivers the cross. Miller gets the initial touch. Flicked on. De Souza over to Kinani. Tries the shot attempt. It's blocked. And the ball tracks out for a ProStars FC throw-in. Cannot tosses in. De Souza receiving it now. Ball out. Sigma FC throwing to come. They've got to show some urgency as this game winding down, and time will become a factor for Sigma here. Good long throw. Paredes there. Ooh, he fell to turf hard. Advantage played as Amari runs onto it, crosses in front. De Souza, the ball away from him. Paredes able to get back to his feet. That was a scary fall. The back of his head crashed down to the turf right at midfield, but he is a big man and a tough customer, and Josh Paredes seemingly able to shake off that aerial collision. Throw-in coming now for ProStars, much to the dismay of the Sigma players. They felt possession should have been awarded to them. Cannot tossing in as he tries to hold it there in front of his own bench. He gets clipped down, and a free kick now for ProStars. And again, this just plays into their hand. They're in no rush to restart play here or push things forward. They're just trying to take this clock down to the final whistle and secure the victory here, which would be their first of the season. ProStars do lead 2-1, but they turn possession over, and let's see what Sigma can do. They quickly give it back as Gallo plays the ball forward. Miller does a good job to hold it there despite the challenge on his back, and McLennan getting a little too much of the left back for Sigma, and a free kick awarded. Helmy. Miller playing the ball forward, running onto it. Flicked into the penalty area, headed on. Oh, what a save, Ferraro! Are you kidding me? He crashes into the post, but he may have just saved this match for ProStars, as it was nearly an own goal. Gallo headed the ball on, and Ferraro has paid the price by colliding with the post, but he may have made the save of the match And he may have saved this match for ProStars. That was a truly phenomenal save by Dante Ferraro. And you have to worry for his health at this point. No regard for his own personal safety. His only thought there was to reach back and make the save on the ball. And in doing so, he couldn't protect himself from contact with the post. And we hope the young Ferraro is able to shake that one off. ProStars are getting set to make a substitution. And it looks like the backup keeper has at least started to get warm and stretch a little bit. Ferraro still down in a heap. Tough to see there for the young man who, well, took a scary collision there. Truly a phenomenal save that he made in doing so, but you have to hope the young man is okay.
You reached the 90th minute.
Thanks, buddy. Well, we're into added time at this point. We've hit 90 minutes, but the story and the concern at field level is the health right now of ProStars FC goalkeeper Dante Ferraro. I mean, he just made a phenomenal save when his own defender Gallo headed the ball back inadvertently, and it nearly turned into an own goal, but Ferraro reached back with a truly incredible stop. And I think we've got a medical cart coming out potentially to assist Ferraro. I'm curious to see where the staff member driving this cart is going. He's kind of tracking towards the field, although Ferraro seems to be okay. At least in terms of being able to stand up under his own power. Now, I'd be very surprised if he's allowed to continue on here at this point. He certainly looks a little woozy and dazed. He's trying to walk it off, give the young man credit, but I think ProStars are going to have to prepare to put another keeper in at this late critical juncture in the match. My goodness, what a turn of events this would be. Ferraro continues to walk back towards his bench. No indication yet from ProStars who will take over the goal. As now we see coming off the bench Aaron Peters. So called to action here in the 90th plus minute on a corner kick for Sigma with his team holding a 2-1 lead. Aaron Peters comes into the match for the injured Dante Ferraro, who just made a tremendous save, but in doing so has picked up what one can only assume is a head injury. And now a corner kick to come for Sigma, setting up for the in-swinger. Ball delivered. Headed, cleared away by Paredes. But Sigma able to pick it up once again. Crossed into the penalty area. Peters started to track out off his line, but quickly retreated. And a nice work there by Goldhar to keep the ball in play. Check that. As that was Marquez making the play for Sigma. They've got the ball once again. Gaffer trying to find a man running onto it. They track it down to the corner. Goldhar trying to take on Gallo. Left-footed cross to the far post. Missing on the initial volley. Headed back in front. And the keeper, the reserve keeper, Peters, making that save. So once again, ProStars holding. They bend, but they don't break. Peters taking his time. Clears that one out. A little bit of gamesmanship there from the Sigma player. But they get themselves a throw-in. Goldhar tosses in. Helmy. Marquez. Stampatori playing it now to Goldhar. As he advances the ball forward up the near flank. Stepped into by Paredes, and now it's taken by Amari. Amari plays the ball forward. Kanani running onto it. He's got a break here. Amir Kanani trying to draw to his right foot. Closed down. Left-footed strike, and that one overtopped the goal and out for a goal kick. Substitution coming here for ProStars. As Marco Polanchik Marine gets set to come into the match, and he'll replace Amir Kanani, who just had that opportunity for ProStars. And Kanani with a strong performance today, 1 of 2 goals. He opened the scoring in this match early in the match. Now we get a ProStars player down with a cramp. I believe that's Paredes. He's had a really tough contest. And he's had some tough knocks. I'm sure he can fight through this to see his way to finish this match, but we'll find out.
Number 34, Marco B, has entered the match. Number 10, Amir K, has left the match.
Paredes continues to be helped here. And now he's going to try see himself over to the sideline to receive treatment off the pitch. Starting to feel like the fourth quarter in an NBA game, final minute, where it just takes forever to finish it, but ProStars don't care if it takes another hour or another minute. As long as they get the win at the end of this match, they'll be happy. And well, they're close to accomplishing that goal. We'll restart with a drop ball to the keeper, Bontis. He's had a strong match despite being beaten twice. He did make a few phenomenal saves, and if not for those efforts, it probably could have been 3, 4, maybe even 5 to tally for ProStars, but at least 2 tremendous stops by Bontis, saving what should have been goals. There's a ball played into the far post, and McLennan there for the defensive support, knocking it out for a corner as Goldhar delivered the cross into the area. Paredes still receiving treatment along the sideline, so for the time being, ProStars playing a man down. Corner kick, in-swinger to the near post, headed away by McLennan. Referee puts the whistle to his mouth, opts not to blow it there. That went out for another corner kick. So this match continues on just a little bit longer on what may end up being the final play of the match. Referee checks his watch one more time. In-swinger corner, this one better quality. The header unable to get to it. and then cleared out for the throw. Still time for Sigma. They take it quickly. Stampatori. That pass picked off. Miller keeps it alive. Helmy. He receives the free kick. They take it just as fast as now Goldhart trying to dribble his way through traffic. That one knocked away. Miller chasing the ball down. Referee has another look at his watch. He's giving Sigma an opportunity here as they work the ball along the far flank, trying to draw in. The pass off the mark, picked up by De Souza. He makes the pass over to Amari. Amari taking on Stampatori, turns it over. This surely will be the last push of the match. I didn't mean the last literal push of the match, as Amari puts a push into the back of Gafour, and that'll be a caution for the ProStars attacking midfielder Ferris Amari. And he's had himself a nice game as well today. Stampatori gets set to take the free kick. Everybody forward for Sigma. Stampatori playing it to the back post, but not enough depth on it. Easily handled by the keeper, Peters. As he prepares to play the ball out. I think they just said 10 additional minutes have been played already. Now, obviously, there was that lengthy injury to the keeper, Ferraro, who made that tremendous save. And now we get a free kick awarded for ProStars with Amari being taken down. '93rd minute, and that was 8 minutes ago. So, yeah, we're well over 100 minutes at this point. ProStars playing it short. Lopez. Amari. He's hauled down. Trying to slow up the play, but Sigma fight through, and now Goldhart plays it over to Miller. Miller bringing it across the half. There's a good run being made along the far flank. Connaught closes it down defensively. Danger still present. Sigma looking for a really late equalizer here. They lose possession. Ball played out across the half. And Bontis will come outside of his area to track it down for Sigma. Bontis puts his right foot through it. That's when intercepted, headed out. Throw in to come here for Sigma. Stampatori. Gafour pushing the back. And that'll do it. The final whistle comes. And ProStars FC hold on for the victory as they take this a final score of 2-1. What a great match and what a great display of talent here tonight in League One Ontario. Folks, before we sign off, let's give a big thank you to our partners for making tonight's broadcast possible, including Gatorade, Rehydrate, Replenish, Refuel, Derby Star, the official ball of the Canadian Premier League, and the preferred match ball for League One Ontario. Macron, work hard, play harder. Vibrant Performance, Canada's most trusted automotive high-performance brand. Sports Engine, bring your team together with Sports Engine HQ. The Canadian Premier League, where Canadian soccer takes flight. Ontario Soccer, encouraging us all to play, inspire, and unite. And lastly, Canada Soccer. Sign up for the new Canada Red fan membership program to get the inside track on national team tickets, exclusive merch, and other promotions. Folks, on behalf of our technical crew led by Pierce Lang, my name's Nico Cardarelli. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time, as this has been the League One Match of the Week in the Men's Premier Division.